Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And off we go from Seattle. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Love from the gun on third down. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So here are the Seahawks now with a long field in front of them. And a look here now at their 4th-year cornerback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That's good for us Seahawks. Here's the option. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
The coverage by Jarian.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The visitors' offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
From the gun, it's Walker. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
19 more yards. That's another Packers.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got it down to the 28. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
that's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards that time.
9 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete to Washington. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Washington.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30.
15 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. He's into space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Walker now on first and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 3rd and 2. Back to Walker on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Tackled by Quay Walker. No gain on the play. It's third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
36 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Straight ahead, Walker. Down to about the 22 here. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
2-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he stopped immediately there. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment. But a penalty flag on the field. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On third down, here's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
A 25-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing. Love. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Here's Love. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10. Now Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Love now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He'll try to pick it up, and this is going to be intercepted. Following the interception, Love. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
Trying the left side with Walker. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
67 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Walker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker, his 16th rushing touchdown.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34.
On the toss, they run wide side to McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And the Packers are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Love from the gun. Over the middle, he's got Golden. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Love. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw here.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with a keeper.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw here. Washington's got it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Now Washington. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Nate Hobbs.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
That's complete to Dobbs.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. On the Seahawks.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Love.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Romeo Dobbs
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Will Watts on for the point after. And he knocks it through. That makes it a 5-point ball game. It's 15-10 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Operating from the gun. Love. Short throw. That's caught by Davis. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Gets past one man. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. From the gun, it's Walker.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll set up a throw.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To throw now. Here's Love.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
No gain on the play.
Love looking to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
They'll begin here with a run to Charbonnet.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
There's Charbonnet once again.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Play action this time with Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. That's caught by Davis. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Love. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
4th down.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
At their own 36-yard line.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They're going to look to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
At the Packers' 38-yard line.
Well, a design run for their wideout.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On the give, here's Charbonnet.
Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
At the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
So the victory here for Seattle.
And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Seahawks,
they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall.